Whenever you are ready.
We've all heard of the trend expectation versus reality, where people put an image of their glamorous expectation of something, and then next to it, they put the often far less glamorous reality. We've all also had unrealistic expectations, often because of social media, where we think that a cake or nails or a dress that's pinned up in 18 places on the model will look exactly like that on us. We've also all had ambitions that are never quite executed, where we have a dream at 2 in the morning and are like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna write a 7-book series about this. And then the next day we wake up and we no longer want to or have the resources or time to do that. Senior STEM is a project where you take one of these ambitions and you make it a reality. In my case, that was trying to create a nonprofit small business for endangered species. I planned a really big project and I had to make adjustments, and this project ultimately taught me that our ambitions are often very different from reality. It's okay to make adjustments to ensure our success and to make sure that we're able to manage what we have on our plate. I had very high ambitions for this project. I wanted to create 16 t-shirt designs that I would make and package and ship myself. I wanted a website made and published within 4 weeks. I expected to have tons of sales by the end of the summer. I wanted to have a huge following on social media, as well as posting very, very frequently. And I wanted to research all of climate change, as well as having an in-person pop-up shop. All of this within a 10-week period. So that didn't happen, because it would have taken a very long time and a lot of money. It would have cost over $2,000 to get the resources I needed in order to make, package, and ship all the materials. And I would have had to spend over 100 hours, which is 10 plus hours a week during the summer, on this project. Also, the proceeds would have to go toward paying back myself before it could go to actually helping the endangered species, which was the goal of my project. The products would also have taken a very long time to make and ship, as I would have had to teach myself how to make them and then how to ship them out, which would probably ultimately cause lower customer satisfaction. In the real world, people often take on too much. They offer to help a friend or take on extra work in order to help someone else out when their plate is already full. They sacrifice experiences and time spent with loved ones for work, which was something I did not want to do with my last summer before college, or before senior year. So I had to make some adjustments. I realized my project was far too large, and halfway through the class, I was less than a quarter of the way through my project. I realized that things often take longer than anticipated, and that I had to make adjustments in order to make my project successful. So I decided to go through a made-to-order company which will produce and ship all of the t-shirts for me, so I don't have a hand in that, which made it way more affordable, as well as far more easy for myself, as I wouldn't have to put all that time into learning and then producing. I simplified and pushed back my website release to the end of the summer, so it was actually released 2 weeks ago. It's now live. And I changed my research project from all of climate change to the far more niche melting of the polar ice caps. In the real world, people often have to make adjustments to make things work. where they don't have the resources they thought they did and have to change budgets, or they have to push back the deadline as they are taking far longer than they anticipated. In my case, I couldn't push back the deadline, so I had to make adjustments. So, at the end of the project, I asked myself, was this a failure or a success? My automatic response was a failure, because me at the beginning of the summer would have been like, you didn't complete all you wanted to do, you're a loser. But I realized that it still was a success, as I have a fully functioning nonprofit small business. I have a fully functioning, aesthetically pleasing website, if I do say so myself. I spent less than $100 to start it. And I have social media that people can find my small business through, as well as 8 t-shirt designs that people can choose from and buy on my website, $5 of which go toward helping endangered species. I achieved my ultimate goal of helping the endangered species. As I said before, $5 from each shirt to endangered species, which thus far I have made $50 to donate. I learned a ton. I learned basic coding as well as a lot about business. And I improved my graphic design and problem solving skills as I had to make a ton of adjustments which were not anticipated. I also realized that adjusting is not giving up. It is simply making something so that it can be successful when otherwise it wouldn't be. In reality, no one can do everything, even if they want to. So you have to choose what you want to do and choose what you want to prioritize in order to be able to complete your goals. Showing up for your success, for yourself, is the true form of success. In the words of the eternally wise Dr. Taylor Allison Swift, part of growing up and moving into new chapters of your life is about catch and release. What I mean by that is knowing what things to keep and what things to release. That quote, as well as this project, taught me that just because the end result is smaller does not make it any less valuable. It also helped me realize the importance of choosing what you want to do and choosing what you're most passionate about so that you can put all of your energy toward that, and that adjustments are not failure, and ultimate success is by reaching your goals in whatever form that may be.
We forgot to go. Does anybody have any questions?
I'm sorry.
It's okay. Here's your receipt. And maybe agree. Take the clip again. Don't worry about it. We're on it. Okay.
Hello? Hello?
You put your head on the one too.
Hello?
Good. Okay. There you go. Open your mouth.
Oh.